Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another Steam weekend sales and deals update. So we have a bunch of interesting games on sale. Some new games have hit new lowest discounts. I'm a bit surprised to see a lot of these games dropping to the new lows sort of outside of big sales. But anyway, we start off first with Resident Evil 4. So it came out early in the year, March, and it is now on a 50% sale, which is the new lowest discount. The standalone or like a DLC for it as well came out. I don't think it's standalone. It is also available, and the base game here is 50% off, $1,800 in India, $30, £25 and 40 in Canada. I believe the deluxe edition includes the DLC. So yeah, a lot of these Capcom games are on sale. We also have Resident Evil Village. This is not on a new low but equal to its previous low, and it's only been at this price once before. So under 1,000 rupees in India, this is 60% off, $16 only, $13.19 in the UK and 20 in Canada. And one more Resident Evil is Resident Evil 2. This is probably the best value. Plenty of content. Graphically, I feel like they look very similar because they use the same engine, I guess, and overwhelmingly positive. Length of the game is also excellent. It's been on sale at this price a dozen times. So 500 rupees, 75% off, $10, solid deal for a proper horror third-person game. Next is Scars Above. So this is also on a new low. This is a game I've been interested in checking out, sci-fi style action adventure game. Some people have said that this is similar to the Returnal game from PlayStation. I haven't played that either, so curious to check out both these games. This looks decent. I don't think it's a very long game, so I was waiting for the price to drop further. Also came out early this year, and now this is 70% off, $659 in India, $12, £10.49 and $16.49 in Canada. Next is Lawn Mowing Simulator, also on a new low. So it's one of those sort of, you could say, gardening sim, if you will. Manage your own lawn mowing company, buy and upgrade different types of lawnmowers, use them. Seems like a fun game if you like these sort of simulation games. You can cut the grass as you like. And yeah, it's a decent price as well, 70% off, $404 in India, $6 only, $4.79 in the UK, $7.79 in Canada, and $6 in the Eurozone. Next, we have Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. So I've been waiting to try this game, and I feel like it is getting there in terms of improvements, but still not quite there. So I did try the beta of this game when it first came, well, before it released, closed beta, and I just didn't feel it at the moment. Like, the world was very good and everything else looked pretty decent, but performance wasn't optimized well. I had increased the FOV to like 120, and it still did not feel like it was enough. Anyway, it seems to be improving. Recent reviews are very positive. Overall, we are still at mixed, so I would like overall to get into the positive as well. And yeah, price also a little lower would be nice. I mean, I would prefer it to drop under 1,000 before I look into it. Player base has steadily climbed, so online 8,000, peak 15,000, which is pretty good. So it might be a good time to check this out. It seems to be improving greatly. I did enjoy the previous two Vermintide games from the same developer, so I'm hoping they turn this around, because this is in the 40k setting, which is more fun to me at least. So anyway, this is 35% off, $14.29 in India, $26, $21.44 in the UK, $32 in Canada. Next is the Invincible. So I'm mentioning this here because I made a start on this game yesterday. I started playing this game, spent a little over an hour. Seems very interesting, very sci-fi setting, and yeah, I'll try and finish this and make a review soon. But yeah, overall it's a story-driven adventure game, walking simulator, if you will, and at least in the first hour or so I did not encounter any sort of fail states, let's say. So it seems like a walking simulator, but with a very good story. So this is on a small 20% sale, $1,200 in India, $24 in the US, $20 in the UK, and $32 in Canada. So yeah, looks pretty good. Next we have Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 Deluxe Edition, and this is also on a new low. So it's basically the old Plants vs Zombies game. If you played the original, This is more like a Call of Plants vs Zombies style of game. So more of a shooter, third person. It's quite fun. I've tried this with the EA Play thing a couple of times. This one and then the one after this, Neighborville, I think. And yeah, these are fun games. If you have a few friends, get together, just a bit of silly fun. And this is now very, very cheap, 87% off, 194 rupees only, $389, 324 pounds, and 519 in Canada. Not a lot of people playing, but it can be played single player and seems co-op. So split screen is also there, so you could just play with friends, I guess. Next is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. So I won't go over what this is. I've mentioned this game, it seems, every week. But yeah, if you still haven't played this game, fantastic game and on a great sale, 85% off, 109 in India, under $5. It's one of the best games you can get for under $5, in my opinion. So check this out if you haven't played this. And now we have Assassin's Creed 2. So I've noticed the prices seem to have dropped again a little bit for these games. Initially they used to be like very cheap and then they increased it a bit. Now that seems to be coming back. So I just wanted to remind you that if you still haven't played this game, they are very cheap and definitely worth having a look even now in 2023. So 75% off, only 125 in India, $5, £2 and $5 in Canada. And if you enjoy this one, which I'm hoping you will, you should also check out the following game, the one after this, and this is Brotherhood. So direct sequel, if you will, to Assassin's Creed 2, set in Rome this time. Another fantastic game. I wish the multiplayer was still active because this had a very fun multiplayer as well. So this is slightly more, but still very reasonable. 187 only, $5, 312 in the UK, 5 in Canada, 374 in the Eurozone. So I don't know why they have dropped the prices again, which is good, I don't mind. But yeah, check these two. These two, I think, in my opinion, are the best of the series. So yeah, that's a quick look at some more deals this weekend. Hope you find something interesting. I'll make a video with my plans for the summer sale, sorry, not the summer, winter sale, which is starting very soon. So we'll go into more detail with deals and stuff shortly.